Hi friends, hope you're doing great. Today we shall see how to bake a tasty white bread at home. This is a very easy recipe. Usually bread making requires a lot of kneading, but this is a no knead recipe. Yes, no kneading is involved. All you have to do is mix a few ingredients and leave it for rising. Store-bought bread is loaded with preservatives and unnecessary chemicals. Let us take a look at the ingredient list of the best-selling white breads in the market. The first few ingredients are refined wheat flour or maida, sugar, salt, yeast, oil, etc. Which are fine. These are the ingredients we would also be using to bake our bread today. But following this comes this whole list of chemicals: class 2 preservative 282, acidity regulator 260, emulsifiers 471. Okay, it's a long list. Then again, improver, another long list, and antioxidant 300. The number of chemicals added actually outweighs the actual number of ingredients. Let us check another brand. It is the same story here with probably a difference in the chemical names. Here is another label. Here it says natural preservative, natural improver. So just use the word natural here and there so that people can be fooled. The thing is that if we read the label once, we wouldn't feel like having it again. Why all these chemicals? Because they are cheaper than real good quality ingredients, and the companies manufacturing these care only about their profits and not about our health. Many a time we see that store-bought bread doesn't go bad or moldy even days or sometimes weeks after the use by date mentioned in the pack. That itself shows the quantity of preservatives that goes into the loaf. When I started my YouTube channel, it was my discreet decision to not use refined flour or maida in any of my recipes. However, I see that white bread is a favorite among a lot of people. Even I love white bread. They just disappear from store shelves as soon as they come in. I felt it would be very unfair to my YouTube family if I didn't share this beautiful, healthy, and super easy recipe with you. So let us check out the recipe. For making white bread, we need 2.5 cups of refined flour or maida, 1.5 cup of water, 1.5 tablespoon sugar, 1 teaspoon instant yeast, 1.5 tablespoon melted butter or desi ghee or any cold pressed oil of your choice, and 1 teaspoon salt. To begin with, into a large mixing bowl, I add in the water. Then I add the instant yeast, the sugar. I'm giving it a mix so that the sugar dissolves. Now I add in the melted butter. Give it a mix and add the salt. Mix well and add in the refined flour or maida. Add the flour and mix it really well. The dough would be really sticky, so make sure to use a large spoon or spatula for mixing. Normally, bread making requires around 10 minutes of kneading using hands or a stand mixer, but this recipe doesn't require that. I'm just scraping the sides of the mixing bowl so that it looks neat. Now we close the bowl with a towel and leave it for rising for an hour. All we did is that we mixed all the ingredients together well, and we are allowing the yeast to get into action. The dough should be about double the size it is now. Make sure to use good ingredients for a good loaf. Only if the yeast is good will it rise really well. It has been an hour, so I'm going to check if it has doubled. Yes, it has doubled. Now what we do is we flatten the dough gently to release any air pockets. We're just folding it gently. Do not overdo this step. Now we shall transfer it into a greased loaf pan. or loaf tin. Let us smoothen the surface gently. Now we leave it undisturbed for another hour for the second rise. It has been an hour. The dough has risen really well. Time taken for rising could vary depending on the temperature conditions. So make sure it doubles and reaches the top of the loaf tin. Let us proceed to bake the bread. I am baking it at 200 degrees centigrade for 30 minutes. It has been 30 minutes. Let's open and check. Yes, it is perfect. Cool the bread in the loaf tin for 5 minutes and then transfer it onto a cooling rack. Let it cool well. It looks beautiful. You can see all the sides. Nothing can beat the aroma of a freshly baked loaf. It is difficult to resist attacking it. I have resisted my temptation and the loaf is well cooled now. As the bread cools down, it gets easier to slice it. For making a milk loaf, you may replace all the water in the recipe with milk. For a lighter version, you may replace half of the water content with milk. For instance, instead of 1.5 cup of water, you may use 3/4 cup of water and 3/4 cup of milk. You may add more sugar if you would like your bread sweet. This is the basic bread. For best results, make sure you take accurate measurement of ingredients. Let us slice our bread. It has a beautiful crust. I must admit I am not too good in slicing bread. It has turned out really soft and fluffy. Let us get one more slice. See how good it looks without any of those chemicals and improvers. It's nice and soft and springy. Take a look at this side. This bread tastes best when it is fresh. It would stay good for up to 2 to 3 days at room temperature and for a week in the refrigerator. You may use the freezer to store it for longer if required. So guys, hope you like this recipe. It is super easy and much healthier than the store-bought bread. Do share this recipe with all your bread lover friends and with people who you care about. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel for more such useful recipes. So until I see you next time with another recipe, keep smiling, cook, enjoy.